Hello there. Were I being assaulted and a copper took down my assailant, I would give that officer a big thank you. It must be hell to be an ordinary copper in modern Britain. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Damned by the minority, politicians and your bosses if you act in the wrong, unwoke way, and damned by the public if you concentrate on social media type crimes as dictated by politicians and your bosses instead of dealing with the basics. But it's oh so easy to give the frontline coppers a hard time for those decisions. The Daily Mail has a story of police officers being attacked by a female as they tried to subdue another struggling person and arrest them. A third officer came in fast with a flying kick and floored the assailant, so instantly ending the assault, and ending any threat that person may have presented to the arresting officers. But it's that officer that has been given a final warning over that incident due to his misconduct. Frontline police officers, it seems, are under attack from idiots on the street and from their top brass in the police stations. What was this officer meant to do? Tap her on the shoulder and politely ask her to stop? Do what they normally do and ask her if she's okay? Ignore the incident? Or get the correct form out of his pocket to fill in prior to helping out? Or maybe risk getting into a wrestling match where she can claim he touched her inappropriately or something. The risk now is that the officer concerned will not move quickly enough next time to stop someone being injured or worse by an attacker. And further, it could make many other officers think twice about swiftly stepping in. Now, some people are outraged at the officer's action, calling it over the top, something I could understand if she had been standing back and watching, but as far as I can tell from the video, she was actively engaged in assaulting an officer in the pursuit of their duties. And also bear in mind, some of that outrage does emanate from those who would like to see our whole social fabric collapse anyway, and getting the police to stop enforcing the law is part of that. But if what you want to see is more lawlessness on the streets and police response times becoming ever more glacial, then punishing officers who take fast positive action to quell assaults is the correct route to achieving just that. Why would a police officer respond quickly and risk the danger of having to confront potentially violent perpetrators if all you'll get is a reprimand or an investigation into you and not the perpetrator? Or worse, be sent on a set of mind-numbing courses to reset them? Is it any wonder that certain sections of our society now feel very comfortable in flouting UK law and openly defying the police? And I blame our minority approval-seeking politicians and senior police officers for destroying public trust in ordinary frontline coppers, and therefore destroying law and order in the UK.